All right, what's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Armon. We're back with another video. Get in here, everybody, get in here. It's time to get into some things, okay? So, ciao. So, beef watch. We on a beef watch right now because I don't know what the tea is. Let me tell you, this could be a reach. This could be a huge reach, but it's making sense just a little bit, okay? Now, this could be a huge reach, but it's making sense, all right? I'm going to tell you guys what's going on. So, it feels like Nicki Minaj, and we could be wrong, but it feels like Nicki Minaj is busting shots at Ice Spice subliminally right now, okay? Now, it's not all over online because this happened on the website, okay? I'm pulling up the photos right now. I'm going to go into all the details, and you guys will just make your own assumption, okay? And then we'll talk about it. So pretty much Nicki Minaj is on this rollout for the Pink Print 2 or Pink Friday 2, whatever the album is called. And so she's kind of got things releasing on her website. So on her website, she wrote a letter to her fans, okay? It's a pretty lengthy letter. We'll read a little bit of it, okay? So she wrote a letter to her fans. Now, in this, people are assuming that she dissed Cardi B too. I'm not so much here for that more than I am the Ice Spice, and we're going to get into it. But here it is. Dear Barbs, next Pink Friday, I ain't giving y'all ish. Love always. P.S. If I'd give y'all something, what do y'all think it should be? As we prepare for the greatest Nicki Minaj album of all time thus far, not everything will make sense to you. That's on purpose. As you know, I like to play with my food before I eat. Who else brings this excitement that you can feel through your vagina and your penises? No one. Having that said, if no one told you this today, let me be the first to say, I love you. I'm giving you a really big, soft, warm, long, genuine virtual hug today. You deserve it. You're doing great. You haven't figured out life yet. Big fucking deal. Who has? It's okay. Breathe. You're okay. You'll be even better as time goes on. You'll unlock those secrets that the universe has a way of helping us to unlock only when it's time. Most people can relate to you. You'd be surprised. Most people have been broken, overwhelmed, afraid, anxious, heartbroken, let down, confused, betrayed, laughed at, put down, manipulated, etc. You're not going through anything that the other people you look up to haven't gone through. They lived. So will you. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Okay, boom. So she keeps writing. Then she goes, this is the first part of shade. People feel like she was shading Cardi B. Even when a person does you, they can't quite like you. People looking in will eventually be able to tell the difference. The hashtag big difference. That's why it's so important to trust God and enjoy the present moment. The dust always clears. And who's always left standing? The motherfucking Barbs. So that was a little bit of a Cardi B diss, I feel, because, recently Cardi B had the Skims campaign. Nicki did a little Skims thing with Kim in the past where she sent Kim sent Nicki some Skims times Fendi. But Cardi B actually was the face of Skims, and they did a little campaign rollout. And Skims named her the iconic Grammy-winning female rapper, Cardi B, blah, 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 blah. Barbs went in there and they attacked Kim. Kim had to go and change her whole caption, just say Skims times Cardi B. It was a whole thing. Nicki getting on there subtweeting, basically saying that Cardi B tries to do everything like her, copy her. But this could be for Cardi, this could be for Meg, this could be for anybody. I mean, let Nicki tell it they are copying her. So I don't know, but that was the most recent thing. But I'm not really that much interested in that part. But apparently she's, feeling like the girls are trying to copy her and, they can't quite do it like her. But that's not what I was most interested in. The most interesting part was through this letter, she's still going and going and going. And then she has a random thought. Literally. She says, random. So this has nothing to do with what she's talking about. It goes random. A lot of times people pretend they don't want to do something because they can't do it. Rather than saying they can't do it and discuss what they can do, they'd prefer the delusion of pretending they could if they wanted to. Start being honest with yourself and having healthy conversations about what you can and can't do. It's okay. Everyone has different gifts and different objectives. Now, to me, that was Ice Spice Shade, because you remember Ice Spice just did an interview with Complex Magazine that kind of went viral in regards to, why she doesn't rap lyrical. Okay. And Ice Spice said that she chooses not to rap lyrical. She can, but I want my bars to be digestible. This is exactly what she said. I wouldn't consider myself a lyricist, she said. Obviously, lyrics go into music, and I don't think about them. And I do think about them, and I do be having bars in my music, but they're just super simple. I want them to be digestible. Don't want them to fly over people's heads and they never catch it. I want people to hear it right away and be like, oh, okay, that was cute. So I don't know. People feel like she kind of gave like, well, I'm choosing to do this because I want to make this kind of music because I want it to be digestible versus I don't know how to rap lyrical. And so this is the only way I know how to do it. It kind of comes across like, well, I'm choosing this. I'm rapping like this on purpose. I could do other ways, but I'm choosing to do this. Ice Spice also went and talked about, her album, and she's going to have a lot more drill and Jersey club on the album. She says there's a lot of trap sounds right now, and she's bringing something different to drill. And so we can expect a lot of drill and trap on the album. Okay. As far as Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj, I think that was a little bit of a dig at Nicki Minaj, Ice Spice. I'm not really sure if they're all the way in cahoots right now. As I've been watching this, it's not giving me that Nicki Minaj really cares for Ice Spice that much. However, I do see Ice Spice in her Doja Cat bag, very much so, making it look like she loves Nicki. She just went out and said that the Pink Print or Pink Friday was the greatest album of all time. That was crazy to me. I mean, and the only reason why it's crazy, it's not because you can't feel that way, but it's just because it's like, it's OD. And something about Ice Spice just doesn't feel genuine to me now because I know that she's very calculated because she said it herself. So Ice Spice, she knows what's going on and she knows what she's doing. So she's just trying to find her footing and play the game. She saw it work for Doja Cat to a certain degree. But I don't think Ice Spice really right now feels like, she's in no real position to really try to come against Nicki. So any chance she gets, she's going to try to lean into the Barbs for their support. But if you ask me, I know I'm sounding a different tune, but it's giving Ice Spice is phony. Ice Spice is a little phony. I did not watch the SNL performance, but I can already tell you it was probably dry. Ice Spice needs to liven up a little bit more of her performance element, and she needs to have some excitement in her delivery. So yes. Now, as far as Nicki Minaj saying that these girls pretty much are her random thought about how people start talking about things that they can't do as if they could do it, but they're choosing not to instead of just saying, I can't do that. That's why I don't do it. I think that that's very interesting. I think that is like that's a little bit of a coincidence that was just a random thought that came up. So you guys let me know in the comments. Do you think that Nicki Minaj's random thought was triggered by Ice Spice basically saying like, I'm choosing not to be a lyricist. I'm choosing not to be that type of rapper because I feel like I want my words to be heard and I don't want them to go over people's head, as if she could be a lyricist if she wanted to. Because that's kind of what it sounds like. I don't think Ice Spice, first of all, has the energy to be a lyricist if she wanted to. Definitely don't think that she has that. Definitely don't think she can be a lyricist like Megan Thee Stallion or Nicki Minaj. I think Ice Spice makes cute songs for her lane, and I think that she should just be honest about that, and also take an energy shot before she goes on stage. Okay. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Until next time, keep that same energy, and we'll see you soon. Make sure you guys like the video, share the video, and subscribe, okay? Until next time, keep that same energy. We'll see you soon. Peace out.